got baseball for you from Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side of Chicago. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Chicago White Sox. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's White Sox baseball, and it comes your way next. Lance Lynn will get the starting assignment in this one for the Chi Sox. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
2 words: innings eater. Good fastball. He's incorporated a new four-seam fastball up in the zone. Gets a lot of swings and misses and a lot of pop-ups. Lance Lynn has quietly turned himself into one of the top pitchers in baseball. I expected to pitch really well in this one today.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And here's a fastball called for strike one. For his career in this matchup, he's got 1 hit in 17 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
0-1, here it comes. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. The 1-1. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. This guy put together one of those ridiculous seasons last year. His numbers were off the chart, and he hit everything. Breaking balls, changeups, splits. The league couldn't figure him out, and he went berserk on the whole year. Consistent from April till October. Amazing season.
Anthony Rizzo comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees. If he's consistent.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Dribbled to the right side. Now the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. His prior history in this matchup comes in with 6 hits in 22 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And this will be fouled away. And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees. I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
1-0.
One and 1 to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Lynn's ready. Here's his offering. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. Big Joey Gallo leaves the yard with a solo shot as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
At the plate now, Aaron Hicks. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Three runs already home here. And it's 1-2.
Oh, man, when you're struggling out there on the mound, it's like adding insult to injury when you're not getting the close calls you need. That'll make you want to pull your hair out.
The 1-2. Fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And it's fouled away. Another one sent foul. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Now another 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off one inside?
2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Yankees 3 and the White Sox coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the White Sox, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Here's the pitch. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two and 1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Down at 3-1.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
And it's full now, 3-2.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. In the air, down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Batting second.
A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
The batter will be Luis Robert. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Cole, or the Cole Train as he's frequently called. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hard hit ball to second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Batting third, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So here's Jose Abreu. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Into the corner and slicing foul. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to second. To the first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail in this one 3-0. Now at the plate here is Gleyber Torres. His career numbers against this pitcher: 2 hits in 7 tries. He's taken him deep once. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. This is foul right side. Here comes the 1-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he
a dive, and he can't hang on to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Gary Sanchez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Now the 2-0. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The shortstop, Gio Urshela.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Lynn comes set. 0-1 pitch on its way. In the dirt here. Throw goes over to third, and it's too late as he's in there.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Urshela at third with 2 away. Grounded back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit, and that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The 1-1. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
3-2 now. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Yankees 4 and the White Sox nothing. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Eloy Jimenez, and they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch, get ahead, get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Hicks is right there, 1 down.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it out at 21, some guys figure it out at 30, some guys never figure it out. Aaron Hicks is one of those guys who has come into his own. He's dynamic on both sides of the plate from an offensive standpoint and has an absolute cannon in the outfield to go along with great range.
Yohan Moncada is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two balls and no strikes, the count to Yohan Moncada. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. That misses 2-0.
2-0.
Here it comes. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. Looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Into the windup and the pitch. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They're down 4-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Aaron Judge. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
No!
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed.
One ball,
Strike one.
strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he squares this one nicely, and it's lined into center field for a leadoff single. Running hard, he's digging for second. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll make it into third base with a leadoff triple.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 1-0 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. Stanton is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. He tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you could tell. He is just super confident against right-handed guys. You know, sometimes it's coincidence. Sometimes it's you don't see many lefties, Matty. But bottom line is, 75% of the time there's a right-hander on the mound, and this guy finds barrel consistently.
And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Here's Joey Gallo now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike one. Judge takes his lead at third with one away. to 1-2 now. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He'll try again, 1-2.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks, as he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for the Yankees. They lead it 4-0. Now to the plate, Gavin Sheets, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First offering, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And that's out number 1.
Batting in, the right fielder, Andrew Vaughn.
One out here in the White Sox third. And up to the plate next is Andrew Vaughn. First pitch of the AB now. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left as they get on the board. It's 4-1 now. Well, we'd be doing you a disservice if we didn't employ Show Track to show you that home run again. No doubt one of the most impressive long balls we've seen. That ball was screaming off the bat, and the projected distance comes in at over 480 feet. Wow, that's tough to top. Into the box, Cesar Hernandez.
The second baseman.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the White Sox get a bit closer. It's now a 4-2 game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. As the first pitch is a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In the air to straightaway center field. After it is Hicks. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Up next for Chicago, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
The next batter will be Luis Robert. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the first pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
First base.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
And now in the box, Jose Abreu grounded out in his last at-bat. Now here's the first offering.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And he'll get back in safely. The 2-1. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Robert rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score. And the deficit is down to only 1 now. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So now to the plate, Eloy Jimenez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 0-1 offering.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. The Yankees 4 and the White Sox 3. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber Torres.
First pitch on its way. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Torres, just 24 years of age. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. And he lays off there, ball four. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Next to stand in is Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
The batter, the shortstop, Gio Urshela.
Digging in next, Gio Urshela. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Torres, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he looks at his sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu singled home a run in his last time up. And now the first pitch. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
3-0 now. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. 3-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Yankees 4 and the White Sox 3. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Yoan Moncada.
The 3rd baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
1 strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
No, that's low.
To 2-2 now.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Fastball well outside. Yasmani Grandal waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
So now to the plate, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
First pitch on the way.
Oh. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0.
2-0.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
The next 3-2. Finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
To the plate now, Gavin Sheets in the air down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And he misses 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home. back up the middle. He's got it. Step on the bag for one. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Nothing across here this half. We played 4 full. The Yankees are out in front, 4-3. Now into the box, Anthony Rizzo. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. Here's the pitch. Check swing. Did he go around? He did not, says Ed Drummond. It's ball 1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 2-0. Is in there for strike 1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
3-1 now. Aaron Judge waits on deck. Fouled away. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Here's big Aaron Judge. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Rizzo on at first, nobody out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Here comes Tony La Russa out of his foxhole at the end of the dugout. And he'll motion for the bullpen. That's going to be all for Lance Lynn. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Ronaldo Lopez comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Lopez.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Soft grounder left side. Marcotte has it, and he is in there. Next to dig in, Joey Gallo struck out in his last trip to the plate.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
Here now the 2-2.
3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that's a fair ball, line to the right side. Rizzo scores. He pulls into second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks, and it's fouled away. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
The beauty of that sequence right there, the fastball in, now the changeup away, is where do you go as a hitter? Do you cover away? Do you cover the heater in? You can't do both. You have to pick a side of the plate and hope that's where he goes.
Now batting, the second baseman.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. And the curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And that's the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. First pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third, so the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
7 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that's low, ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2, you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Ready now is Gio Urshela. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. The easy way to Hernandez to retire the side. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and a couple of men left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees lead it 7-3. So now into the box is Andrew Vaughn, and he blasted a homer in his first at-bat.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game, maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now another 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. And this is looked at for a ball. It's 1-1 now to the White Sox second baseman. Fouled off. The 1-2.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
1 out, nobody on. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Fouled away. A payoff pitch one more time. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
At the plate, Tim Anderson. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 delivery.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Judge. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
The 1-2. Swing and a line drive. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into the pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Over to first, Cole.
Hey!
Standing in now, Luis Robert, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. One strike now from Cole. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
Has a look, now the pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Here comes the 1-2. Anderson, the runner at first with 2 gone. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. 2-2 one more time. Pitches high. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, he's got a cannon for an arm back there behind the dish, but it doesn't mean it's always accurate. Got plenty behind this one, but he sailed it, and he won't be happy with himself about that throw.
Hard hit ball to second, and the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
DJ LeMahieu.
Now here's the first offering. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Just missing here, 2-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Outside, 3-0 now. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Here it comes, the 3-0. Is taken, strike 1.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why it's taken.
And the count will be full.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he struck him out.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Now a pitch on the way. The bouncer to the left side. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
So now to the plate, Aaron Judge. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 misses up and in.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
From the stretch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
The 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. Another payoff pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
At the plate now is the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. He's set and the pitch. The 0-1.
Ball, outside.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
2-1.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
In now, Joey Gallo. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. One 0 count. Here it is.
Ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Now the 2-0.
Up.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Yanks strand a pair. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jose Abreu. And now pitch on the way. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. One down.
Now batting, left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Up next for Chicago, Eloy Jimenez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And it's a foul ball. Ball one. You tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Now a ball hit high and fairly deep down the left field line. This ball has a chance and gone for a home run. It's a solo home run for Eloy Jimenez, and it's now a 7-4 ball game.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
So here's Yoan Moncada.
The third baseman,
Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Moncada digs in at 6-2 and swings the bat from both sides of the batter's box. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in, the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Here's the pitch.
When you dive into the numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes, but a lot of those have been right down the middle, right into the hitting zone.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's the Yankees 7 and the White Sox 4. Michael Kopech is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
For the White Sox, number 34, Michael Kopech.
7th inning ready to roll. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Aaron Hicks. Here's the first pitch to him. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch, the 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
And he fouls this one off. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Now at the plate, Gleyber Torres. He bounced out last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Stepping in once again is Gary Sanchez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the AB now. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Fouled off. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Looking up is Jimenez. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. And they double him up. It's 8-4.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Stepping in now, Gio Urshela. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 2-2 offering. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Get up and stretch. Home half of the seventh coming up. It's the Yankees 8 and the White Sox 4. Number 63 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 63.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Gavin Sheets. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the seventh. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Here now the 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Fouled off. Left side, but well foul. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home seventh.
The right fielder, Andrew.
Stepping in next, Andrew Vaughn. He homered back in the third inning in this one. And now the first pitch.
And the ball. 1 ball, no strike.
And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Sheets gets his lead at first, nobody out. Two balls and a strike.
One strike.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Fouled away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tim Anderson. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's the ball.
Now the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. White Sox leave 1. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Jose Ruiz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 66, Jose Ruiz.
Ready to begin the 8th. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First delivery to him. Hit high and deep out to left center field. A ball that's carrying. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues. At the plate now, Aaron Judge, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches. And if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day. And we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. As a look, now the pitch. High and deep to straightaway right. Right fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. All rise, Aaron Judge, a 2-run shot, as this is now a 7-run ball game. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happening. This ball's jumping at it.
You know, D-Roll, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
Number 61 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
The designated hitter,
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Here comes the 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. No outs, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1. Striding in is Joey Gallo. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Here's the first pitch as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
1-1, here it is. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
So now to the plate, Aaron Hicks, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Down low,
3 ball.
and the plot
Okay.
thickens here. 3-0. Now the pitch.
Yeah.
Hey, that's an interesting spot right there for that pitch. 3-0, challenge him right down the middle right there to a good hitter. Some guys don't like to swing 3-0.
The 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, second baseman, Gleyber.
And now here is Gleyber Torres. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And now the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 11 and the White Sox 4. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next will be the speed threat, Luis Robert.
Luis Robert.
First pitch of the AB now.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu.
1-1.
The 1-1.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike, to count.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Eloy Jimenez will be next. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Torres brings it in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
That last at-bat, Matty V, a changeup right down the middle of the plate. Listen, this guy's got a great changeup, but he can't afford to keep throwing it middle like he did that last at-bat. If he does, this guy might be hitting back-to-back jacks.
Two balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-0 now.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Here's the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. 9th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 11 and the White Sox 4. And now Gary Sanchez. He went deep last time up.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Now batting, shortstop, Gio Urshela.
In now, Gio Urshela, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
To the plate now, DJ LeMahieu. Yes, he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. A dive, but it's off his glove. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Garrett Crochet comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Stepping in now, Anthony Rizzo, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Now the 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
You can tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Sanchez on third. Urshela over at second. LeMahieu at first. One gone.
Well, that's
and this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count. Not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. To 2-2 now.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
The 2-2 pitch. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Freezes him on the inside, strike 3. Next will be the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Oh, he needed to get ahead, and he does with the fastball. It's 0-1.
Talk about stopping the bleeding right here. This guy has come in and just executed everything he's wanted to against this offense. Nice to settle the boys down, maybe regroup, and we can get the bats going.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
Not a good at bat from him so far. He's got the bases loaded out there, but he's been way too aggressive, chasing the first 2 pitches way out of the zone. He should be sitting pretty right now instead of being down 0-2 in the count.
And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Yankees leave them loaded. They lead it, though, 11-4. Aaron O'Day, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
56, Aaron O'Day.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed, strike three.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Standing in now, Gavin Sheets, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. No hits to this point. This one's flared toward left center. Urshela is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, a nice win, and man, was the offense explosive. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to blow this one open.
11-4 at the end of this affair, so the Bronx Bombers blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Garrett Cole is the winning pitcher of record. Lance Lynn struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees.
It's a beautiful day here in the Mile High City as we welcome you to Coors Field. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Minnesota Twins and the Colorado Rockies. Interleague Baseball comes your way next.
Your 2021 Colorado Rockies.
German Marquez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And now here is Max Kepler. He will lead this one off today.
Kepler.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And look out. Boy, an auspicious way to begin our ball game here this afternoon.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The 1-0. Very nice afternoon. High skies and 77 degrees at game time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's Byron Buxton now. As he'll lay off the slider too low, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. We're just underway here in Denver. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Twins are set down 1-2-3. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Michael Pineda, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, I think the key for him is going to be locating strikes and forcing soft contact. He doesn't have dominant stuff compared to some other guys, but if he executes, he can still be very effective. We'll see how he does.
Ready now is Raimel Tapia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rockies, the left fielder, Raimel Tapia.
Pitch on the way.
Oh, that's out. Outside.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
All even now, 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting second,
Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Brendan Rodgers is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. One out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2.
2-2 the count.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Bases are empty, one man out. Count remains 2-2. Pitch on the way. Fouled off. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And there's out number 2.
Batting first, the right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now the pitch. Rounded softly down the line toward first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Fouled away. The next 0-2. This one's flared out toward left. Left fielder coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Blackmon leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. That evens it up 1-1. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2.
Nope, outside.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Buxton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Rockies strand one. We are still scoreless. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll get us started in the top of the second. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. Big velocity up and in for a strike, too. I mean, you saw this guy flinch at the plate. He was thinking that buzzed the tower, but then to get it popped to strike is tough.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball that time.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ready with another 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Another try at 2-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he fouls this one off. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
That is fifth. The first baseman.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big-time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
Here's Miguel Sano. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Is a fastball down below the knees. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
That one's in there. 3-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
So now here is Mitch Garver. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
The 0-1 delivery.
Aye. 0-2 is the count.
Runners on first with one down. One and two to the Twins catcher. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
The next batter will be Trevor Larnach. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0 home misses for the second ball.
I like the way they're making him work out on that mound. They're taking a lot of early pitches right here. It's going to benefit them in the later innings.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. That'll miss for ball 4 as this one gets away.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So the next to bat will be Andrelton Simmons. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
2 down, runners at first and second. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-0.
That's ball 3.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3 balls, no strikes. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Sano at third, Larnach at second, Simmons at first, 2 out in the inning. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Ball and 2 strikes now.
You know, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Fouled off. 2 out, bases loaded. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Here's C.J. Cron now, head-to-head against Michael Pineda. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
C.J. Cron.
First offering on its way.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting 6. The third baseman.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And folks, today I'm locking in on outfielder Max Kepler. I think he's just starting to scratch the surface. Bit off a couple of years trying to learn his craft a little bit. The bat's coming along. The defense has always been there. Super accurate arm, real sure-handed in the outfield.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. Popped up. And this is taken in for the second out.
Batting 7. The catcher, Elias Diaz.
Bases are empty here with 2 away. And that'll bring up the catcher, Elias Diaz. Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And that misses 1-1.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Two and 2 to the Colorado catcher. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the payoff pitch home. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. And we are tied 0-0. New inning set to get underway. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Max Kepler. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota.
Now back, second baseman, Jorge.
At the plate, Jorge Polanco, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Here comes the 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 2-1. In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Buxton leads off first with 1 away. Runner's on the move for second. In there, now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
And there are 2 away now.
The batter, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Here's the 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And the run will score as the Twins grab the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, Dero, you have to be licking your chops sitting in a 3-1 count to get a fastball. He gets it and doesn't miss it.
Yeah, Dan, that's what you strive for. Find count leverage situations where you can be aggressive. Process of elimination tells you he's got to come fastball or something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Two balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
3-0 now. Mitch Garver would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Here it comes, the 3-0. This one's down to third. McMahon gathers it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Twins get a run on 2 hits. In now for Colorado, Sam Hilliard. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The center fielder, Sam.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No, inside.
Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
A ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner, but this will land in foul territory. Still 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Here's Donaldson down at third. And there's one down now.
Batting ninth.
Well executed
The
two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
In now, German Marquez. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
1 out, nobody on. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Base hit on the line.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here this pitcher mixed in a knock. Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft from the offensive side of the ball. NL pitchers definitely have an advantage in these interleague games.
So now to the plate, Raimel Tapia, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Again, another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Devin Smeltzer is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
For Minnesota, number 31, Devin Smeltzer.
Brendan Brendan Rodgers will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away.
Second baseman,
From the belt, kicks and deals. Marquez is off of first with 2 away. Hold strike 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1 left for Colorado. They trail this one 1-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning. And next, the dangerous power threat, Mitch Garver. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there, strike 1. Fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Garver is retired, and there's 1 away.
the left fielder.
1 out, base is empty. And the next to bat will be Trevor Larnach. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. And foul.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase, but he won't get to it. It drops in behind him. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-0 home. It's a fastball that misses.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position. But you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
set. Now the pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. Story scoops it up. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning. And yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now. But if he can seal the leak and hold these guys right here the rest of the way, this is still going to be a start he can be proud of.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Devin Smeltzer. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. First pitch of the AB now. And it's fouled away. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Twins pitcher. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Here comes the 1-2. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Twins 2 and the Rockies nothing. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. There to look it in is Simmons, 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Trevor Story steps in now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And now a pitch on the way.
Yeah. 0-1.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And he fouls this one off. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And good awareness behind the plate as he'll make the quick basket catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the first baseman, C.J. Crowe.
So stepping in is C.J. Cron. He topped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him.
Uh-oh, hold that thought as this one is deep down the line in left. Hooking, but it's a fair ball. Home run. A solo home run for C.J. Cron. And the Rockies have made this a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Stepping in now, Ryan McMahon. He swings and hits it fouled off to the right and out of play. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. The pitch.
Nope,
And
that's
you
ball.
look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 2-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. Elias Diaz would be next. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1.
We got
Swung
3
on
and
and
2.
missed. That's strike 2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Now the payoff pitch home. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Rockies strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. We played 4, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Max Kepler. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker, it's strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but, hey, they'll take it.
Next, it'll be Byron Buxton, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. From the belt, the pitch. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But, hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Ready on 1 and 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Blackmon looking up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a two-run homer for Byron Buxton as the Twins push their lead up to 4-1.
And with one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave after working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was looking for, I'm quite sure. Yency Almonte, a 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 62, Yency Almonte.
To the plate now, Jorge Polanco, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set with the 0-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
0-2 delivery. Fly ball right down the line in left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher. Not what he had in mind before the day started.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
And the pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. Bottom of the fifth coming up. It's now 4-1 in favor of the Twins. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The catcher, Elias Diaz.
First offering on its way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Ball, that's inside.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
In the air, down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Sam Hilliard.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and now digging in will be Sam Hilliard. First offering. Hilliard has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base and he's thinking about second and third.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep too.
And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's outnumbered 2 instead.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
This one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 5 innings complete. Minnesota leads this one 4-1. Robert Stevenson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
For the Rockies, number 29, Robert Stevenson.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to hit is the catcher, Mitch Garver. First offering on its way. Fastball well outside. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. And the pitch.
Count is 2-1.
And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Number 24, Trevor Larned.
Up next for Minnesota, Trevor Larned. He made it to 3rd on a triple in his previous appearance. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to 2nd. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Next, it'll be Andrelton Simmons. His career numbers in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch of the AB on its way. Now here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order, but they lead it 4-1. Digging in will be Raimel Tapia. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. Hit in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2. The count 2-1.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, the second baseman,
Brendan Rodgers bats next. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hitting changes speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight.
Hold that thought, though. This ball's hammered to deep center field. Back at the wall, and it's gone. Solo shot that time for Brendan Rodgers. And the Rocks are back within a couple. It's 4-2 now. Well, we'd be doing you a disservice if we didn't employ Show Track to show you that home run again. No doubt one of the most impressive long balls we've seen. That ball was screaming off the bat, and the projected distance comes in at over 480 feet. Wow, that's tough to top. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon.
Number 19.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Striding in for the Rockies, Trevor Story. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the time run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you've got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. Well, I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength. So that'll bring up C.J. Cron.
Number 25.
They're still laying off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. One and 1 to the Rockies' first baseman. Two balls and a strike to C.J. Cron. Hot shot on the ground is short. Simmons has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Well, for better or for worse, when you seek attention, you might just get it. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Luis Arias is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Luis Arias.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit softly on the ground to third. McMahon fields it cleanly. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now that the right fielder, Max Kepler.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Max Kepler. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First delivery to him.
Ball 1.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
On the run is Tapia.
He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Had to go a long way to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track data. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 120 feet to bring it in. No doubt that grab saved extra bases. Byron Buxton will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Set and the pitch.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Popped up. Rogers has a play. And that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Stretch time coming up here in Denver. Twins are out in front 4-3. Caleb Thielbar gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 56.
Now to the plate, here is Ryan McMahon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Ryan McMahon.
First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 home. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Elias Diaz the next to hit. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
The batter will be Sam Hilliard as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Diaz stands at first with 1 out. 2-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Kepler looks up. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Not very often you need 4 home runs to take the lead, but that's the situation we have here. I guess if you live by the long ball, you die by the long ball. Well, they're living good right now. We'll see how long that lasts.
Garrett Hampson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Who's hitting to the Rockies? Number 1.
From the stretch. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Ball, that's outside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a ground ball to third. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases.
Fly ball.
Jorge Alcala takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Number 66, Jorge Alcala.
Up next, Raimel Tapia. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First delivery to him. Runner goes for third. Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
1 out and a runner on third. Left side, but well fouled.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a line drive. And the Rockies just keep right on rolling as this ought to be extra bases again. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Brendan Rodgers comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That's by him for strike one. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1. Misses above the zone for a ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
3 runs already home here. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Swing and a liner. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Into the box now, Charlie Blackmon, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 1-0. There's a low changeup that's laid off.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Outside, 3-0 now. As a look, now the pitch. That one's in there, 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
In there, and it's full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking up around the letters. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Colorado's out in front, 6-4. Daniel Bard has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52.
Jorge Polanco will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 home. Swing and a liner. Tapia has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, Neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Next to hit, Josh Donaldson struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Here it comes. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. And a full count now, 3-2.
Thank you.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Miguel Sano is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
1-1. Misses, ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-1. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and just like that, this ball game is all tied. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this is what Coors Field is all about, right? You come here to see runs, and that's what you saw today.
I just like this lineup. They didn't worry. They were going to hit homers regardless, but there's so much green grass out here playing in Denver. You stay on the approach that you're going to stay in a big part of the field. Next thing you know, you're back spinning stuff out of the yard.
The left fielder, number 24, Trevor Larnach.
So next to hit is Trevor Larnach. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now the first pitch. Line softly to the right side, but a foul ball here, 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
2 strikes.
In on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. But 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Juan Minaya is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Ryan Jeffers will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Bottom of the inning now, and in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story.
A little bit of a unique home run in that last one. A changeup in off the plate that he pulled for a home run. Not a real good idea to throw that changeup on the inner half of the plate. More executed, well-executed changeups are more down and away.
First pitch of the AB now. And that misses inside, 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Now here it comes.
Count 3-0.
That one's in there. 3-1.
3-1.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate, C.J. Cron. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. It's off the rocks and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center as they move out in front 7-6. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now here's the pitch.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Two-one pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Into the box, Elias Diaz. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. Runners off for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wished you could have had back.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Here comes the 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Twins, and this is now a 7-6 ball game. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Carlos Estevez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Andrelton Simmons. First offering on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Tried to get some loft to that swing, but it's 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Next, here is Ryan Jeffers. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Now this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the ninth right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up and looks the part.
Fouled off. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
And this is swung on and missed, so with that they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Final strike for the Twins. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. The Rockies came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Daniel Bard pitches well enough to get the W. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Rockies, 7 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Twins, 6 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game: 3 hours and 42 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.